All right, guys, welcome to our team call. I'm very, very excited to have you guys all here. I think this is a record number of people on our call. I'm not going to lie, 15 people, that's pretty awesome. So, raise the roof, guys. That's great. So I want to welcome you guys all. If this is your first call, welcome to our team call. I'm really excited to have you. I'm Allie Van Arsto. I'm the creator of Classically Fit, but we all work together to help us build our businesses. We work alongside of each other. And I never want you to think of this as my team. It is all of our team, and we all, build it together, and we're great. So we're growing by leaps and bounds, and each week this call just gets better and better and better, and I love talking to you guys every single week. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up our PowerPoint for the night. I just have a few announcements, beginning of the month. That's kind of how it goes. And then I'll turn it over to Jen. I'm really excited for what she has to share with us. It's going to be great. Okay, so our team call, obviously. Here's our November calendar. A couple key announcements here, guys. Next week, our team calls are going to shift to 8:30 p.m., instead of 9. Matt, my husband, he's just, right at bedtime. It's because that's 6:30 for us out here on the West Coast, or no, 5:30 for us out here on the West Coast. And that gives me a chance to help with bedtime routine during like crazy time in our house. So team calls are going to move to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time starting next week. Another thing really great going on, guys. We have our coach training kicking off tomorrow. We also have a challenge group kicking off tomorrow. Now, I'm going to try to get all of my Success Club points by the 10th, and I highly, highly encourage all of you to push this first week and try to do the same. Now, I'm going to be adding people to this challenge group all week. Okay, I know Wednesdays normally are cutoff. I'm going to be adding them all week because of Thanksgiving right here. I don't want to start a challenge group on the 9th or the 16th or the 23rd because of Thanksgiving. Nobody's going to commit to it. So I'm going to be adding people all week because they have Beachbody on demand. They can get to their workouts and they can get started, and then they can hop on with Shakeology a few days late. So know that I will be adding people to that challenge group all week long. I personally, unless I have to with Success Club, I do not want to start a challenge group until the 30th, because another one for the month, because I know people are going to be crazy with Thanksgiving. Another thing that I want you guys to be aware of, we have a 10-day Emerald push starting on the 9th. This is only for people who have gone through coach training and who are not an Emerald rank, obviously. So if you're a brand new coach, you're not in this group. You're in your coach training group, because our goal in your coach training is to get you to Emerald by the end of coach training. But if you are have gone through coach training, not an Emerald coach, I want you in that group. Let's get you to Emerald, and we will get you there by the end of November, so you can go into December earning cycle bonuses. That's huge. Also, 5-day sneak peek is going to be on the 16th, because we usually do that the last full week of the month. But again, this Thanksgiving throws a whole wrench in our plans. So we're going to do it the week before. And I'm going to start advertising for that on the 11th, because I'm hoping that I have my Success Club points in the bag by the 10th, so that I can transition into the coaching opportunity by the 11th. So it's kind of like pedal to the metal, guys, and get those Success Club points early in the month, so that you're not scrambling around your Thanksgiving holiday trying to get Success Club points. I really, really encourage you, go all out at the beginning of the month, follow up with everybody, and really get those Success Club points in early. It'll be so beneficial for you guys, I promise. One thing I wanted to say too, Melanie Mitchell, the Dream Team calls have been spot on lately, guys. They're doing a great coach recruitment and posting social media thing with Val and Alyssa and Melanie, and they are spot on. They are great calls every single Monday. So Monday night is that call, and then Val does an open forum for her calls on Tuesday mornings for you to hop on, and it's just a discussion about the call the night before. So that's a great thing to hop on there, and then you can talk about the content and then ask questions about it in an open forum. So definitely take advantage of that. I mean, you have Val, who's the top coach in Mississippi that you can learn from on that Tuesday morning. So definitely hop on and take advantage if you're able to. Okay, our November promotions. We have the Fall Classic, which is such a fun month, and we have our 21-day Fix and Fix Extreme still on sale. I'm so excited they extended this into Fall Classic month, and we have our size challenge packs, $140, and the Kickstart challenge packs, which just couple 21-day Fix, Fix Extreme, or size with a 3-day refresh for 180. And then Success Club earners, if you're on my team, you'll get a headband from Hippie Runner. And then also is the Fall Classic prizes from corporate. So if you are on a Fall Classic team, I know my team, we set goals. We are shooting for this cool hoodie right here. I suggest that if you have a team, that you get a group message thread going with them, and you get that group message thread going and really go through. If you guys can make sure you're muted, please, if you just hopped on, so that way we don't get any background noise. That way you set your goals and you go for it. Go hard this month, guys. Get those cool prizes. I will say DeWitt Jones is fantastic. He had a captivating speech at our presentation at Summit, and it was fantastic, and that'll be a great thing to get. But I'm going for the clothes. Like, I want the hammer and chisel tank top, and I want that hoodie. So my team, we are masterminding to get those points on the board. So make sure you know how to earn your points. You get 1 point for Success Club points. Per Success Club point that you get. If you rank advanced, you get a point, or if one of your personally sponsored coaches rank advanced, you get a point too. And then you get a point for every sale of a boost bundle. So Digestive Health, Focus Energy, Power Greens, all bundled together. That's a boost bundle. You get 1 point from it too for a sale. So go hard this month. I mean, these prizes are pretty great. I want some wear and share. So I know my team, we're shooting for wear and share because I want some new clothes. Even though I don't need them, but I want them. So we're going to go through and really push hard this month to get that stuff done. I already kind of went through some of these announcements. Next week, our calls will start at 8:30 p.m. Instead of 9. And then also, if you guys have not downloaded the Inside Shakeology podcast yet, please do so. It is fantastic. So if you just go to your iPhone, it's the little podcast app. So it looks like a purple microphone. Get that Inside Shakeology podcast. It's going to teach you so much about Shakeology, and it's going to help you overcome that objection as you get that objection in your invites. Also, just a reminder for our challenge group expectations, make sure you're checking into your challenge groups. Remember, you promised those customers one-on-one coaching and help. And if you're just throwing them in a challenge group and then not helping them, you're going back on your word, and they paid money to be in your challenge group. So make sure you're giving them fantastic customer experience in that challenge group. So commenting on everybody's posts, not just your customers, not just your challengers, everybody's. Okay. Make sure you're giving them positive praise and give them feedback. Be a part of their life like you promised them to be. So just a reminder, because our life gets crazy right now, and we need to have those strong ties with our customers, because if you have happy customers, you're going to have a happy business. Okay. Also, if you do not have a success partner yet, please get a success partner. They are so crucial to your success in this business. Get a group message going with them, and make sure you have somebody that you can message and say, hey, did you hear this? Or am I thinking about this right? Or what should I say whenever somebody asks me this? It is so wonderful to have somebody who is pushing toward the same goals as you, as your success partner, to move you forward in this business. If you're not sure who would be a good fit for a success partner for you, talk to your coach, and they'll be able to get you hooked up with somebody, or post in our team page of what your goals are, what you're pushing for, and they will get you set up with a success partner. All right. And this time of the year is going to be slow, yes, but corporate has given us amazing promotions, guys. There is no reason we can't end this year strong. You set your goals high, Success Club 10 by the 10th. And then if you hit it, get your spouse to Success Club. And if they get it, get yourself to Success Club 20. All right. End this year strong. Put the pedal to the metal and really drive forward and keep racing toward that finish line. Set your goals and stop at nothing until you hit them. All right. We have to end this year strong, because the work you're putting in here in November and December, it's going to come back tenfold to you in January at the new year. When you are showing people that you are proud of the product, that you did not gain 10 pounds over the holidays, they're going to come to you instead of going to LA Fitness or Planet Fitness or going to some other weight loss program. They're going to come to you because you've shown them consistency, and you've shown them that you're reliable, because you've been reliable to yourself with your own health and fitness throughout the end of the year. So end this year strong. And don't be afraid to, put yourself out there. I had a terrible day yesterday. I totally binge ate on Halloween candy. And I shared that today on my posts, okay? I did a double workout and I'm totally paying for it today. But don't be afraid to show your flaws. Now, don't show, if you're showing flaws every single day, then you're not really being a good Beachbody coach, okay? Make sure you're being proud of the product. It's the most important time of year to be consistent with your workouts, to make sure you're showing product of the product every single day, all right? I know my team probably gets so sick of hearing this, but if I go to your team page, I should see what Beachbody program you're doing, that you're actually a Beachbody coach, and when your next challenge group starts. If I go and creep on your page, I should be able to see that within the past 2 days, all right, of your posts. So do a little self-reflection there and see if you can make that happen on your page, all right? So do you guys have any questions for me before I, one more thing. Sorry, we have a couple other things before I turn it over to Jen. New coaches, welcome to the team, Callie and Christina, Lisa, Kayla, and Marissa. We're so excited to have you on the team, and your coach training kicks off tomorrow, and I can't wait to be shouting out your first challenge pack sale and your rank advancements and everything. It's going to be so wonderful. Our team is growing, and welcome to the team. It is so great to have you here with us. Also, our October leaderboard, guys, you killed it last month. Way to go. I think this is a record number for Success Club 10 on our team. And, we had so many people, get points on the board and use that momentum going in. I know you guys were pushing so hard last month. So take that momentum and just keep rolling it right into the new month and really keep pushing, keep plowing forward, set those goals high and know that you can accomplish them, and, stop at nothing until they are accomplished. So great job, guys. I am so, so excited for you guys. And I know that many of you are shooting for bigger goals and rank advancements, and know that they're going to happen, but you got to put in the work to do them. All right. So great, great job. I can't wait to see this leaderboard next week even, because we already have some people with Success Club points on the board for November. So I can't wait to make this board for next week. Okay, now we are ready for Jen. Do we have any any questions before I turn it over to Jen for the day? All right. Well, Jen, I will turn it over to you, and you can take over whenever you're ready.
All right. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, I probably will have to stop and blow my nose, so heads up. I'm gross because I have a cold. But my name is Jen. For those of you who don't know me, I live in Gulfport, Mississippi. I am one of Val Bazo's coaches, and I'm a one-star diamond coach. And November 5th, I'm so excited that it's November, because November 5th will mark my 1 year of signing up with Beachbody. And as I sat 1 year ago in some of your positions, I was very hesitant because I had been in my job for not very long, and my husband was working a job with crazy hours. And I told Val, I'm really not sure if I have the time to dedicate to this to reach the goals that I want to reach. And she said to me, if you do what I tell you to do, you can hit that goal in a year. And I gave her a goal, which was matching my teacher's salary. And I'm so excited for November 5th, because 1 year, here I am exactly where she said I would be. So my point in saying that to you guys is trust Allie. Allie is a phenomenal coach, and everything she is telling you works. I'm sitting over here smiling, listening to her, because I'm like, yep. It all works, guys. My first topic, I was going to talk to you about a monthly plan. Allie's monthly plan is the exact same monthly plan that I have written in my planner. The only difference is I don't know if he says I have a Coach Basic starting tomorrow. You may have said that. And that was it. Everything else is the same. So your upline coach really knows what they're doing. They don't spend all of this time. Allie doesn't spend all this time planning these things out. She does it because she knows it works. So if you guys follow her lead, you are going to be successful, just like she said. How many of you can wave at me? I'm a teacher, so I'm going to do a lot of raise your hand raise your hand if you work a full-time job. Okay, great. Because I too work a full-time job, and I cannot work my business while I'm at my job because I have children in my classroom. And if somebody goes on and sees that I'm on the internet when I have children in my classroom, then I'm going to get fired. But this is what I do. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. Is it always joyful? No, it's not, but I do it. I get my workout done, And from 5 to 5:30, I work my business. And that is non-negotiable every single morning. My husband can tell you. That's 30 minutes of my power hour. During that time, I do my morning post. I check into every challenge group and do my Coach Basics post. That's what gets done during that time. Then I don't touch my business again, guys, until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon because I can't. And you can bet at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I have some kind of snack or some kind of funny thing a kid did, something to say to make my presence known on social media, because people are on my page waiting to see what I have to say. And then once I get home in the evening, usually in between cooking dinner and organizing chaos, I find another 30 to 45 minutes to sit at the computer. Thursday nights are my best nights where I have just a really huge amount of time to work. But I'm telling you this because don't let your job be your reason for not working this business, because you can be here in a year. Whatever your goals are, whether it's fitness or financial, you can do it. And I didn't believe it either, but here I am, living proof, legit 1 year later. And, don't let your job become your excuse. And I know that sounds so harsh, and I used to hate when people would say that. But it can. It's easy for me to come home and say, well, I already worked all day. I don't really want to work some more. I want to sit on the couch. But I heard a quote at Summit, and it's actually written on my chalkboard, and it said, live now in a way that most won't, so that you can live later like most cannot. Okay, so just remember those little 1 hours here and there that you're sacrificing that time to, it is going to pay off, and it is going to be worth it, as long as you're being productive with that time and doing what Allie is instructing you to do. So that's just a little bit about scheduling and monthly plan. Post ideas. So I love holiday posts because I guess it's because this is the time that I started, so I know how this works, because when I was learning, this was the time that I started. Post a lot of pumpkin recipes, guys. If you do pumpkin pie spice Shakeology, post a picture of it. People love that. If you go to the Team Beachbody blog, there's 1,000 apple spice, pumpkin spice, chocolate mint recipes that people go on the internet to find this time of year. So use that to your advantage. I'm talking about recipes because on my page that gets the most traction. If I share a recipe, it's going to have 40 or 50 likes. So I encourage you to kind of, I'm laughing at the chat. I encourage you to find something that's going to draw people to your page, because once they like it for that recipe, guess what? Facebook's going to filter my page, and they're going to see my other posts too. And they're going to see a challenge group invite, or they're going to see my post that says, like these recipes, maybe you should join my free clean eating group, etc., etc. So find that thing that people are going to your page for. What are they liking the most? Your funny posts? Are they liking pictures of your kids? Pictures of your dogs? Pictures of recipes, food, Shakeology. Find what's getting the most traction and do that once a day. So that way they're coming to your page for that and seeing everything else that you've got going on for yourself. I literally have in my notes pumpkin recipes because that's been a really big hit in October, and I plan to continue it into November and December. The secret to success, Melanie Mitchell talked about this at our leadership retreat. The secret to success in this business is consistency over time. I have never, in one whole year of coaching, I have never not posted 3 times a day. It didn't matter if I'm on vacation. It doesn't matter if I don't feel good. It doesn't matter if I had a long day at work. I will post 3 times a day, and I truly believe that that is what has brought me success in this business. Why did I do that? Because Val told me, if you do this 3 times a day, you'll be successful. I said, okay, I can do that. And that's what I did. So don't disregard or don't think that it's not important, because it is. Whether you think people are watching you or not, they are 100%. And that person who stalked me a year ago is coming to me now because they've seen my consistency. I have had coaches sign up with me because they say, man, this girl's really not giving up on this. She's still going. And, it attracts people to you. It builds their trust. They see that it's working. They see that I'm a product of the product. And that's what's drawing them to my page. So consistency over time is the secret sauce. And that is quoting Melanie Mitchell from her mouth. So write that down. It's important. Something I struggle with is leading when nobody's following. If you've been a coach for a while and you're starting your own team, I'm sure you feel the pain. But guys, sometimes, when you're when you're starting to build your team, it sucks. You're posting in your team page, you're all amped up, you're excited, and crickets. Nobody wants to do anything. They don't want to get on a team call. They don't want to read personal development. They don't want to do this. And it's been hard for me because I take it personally. And I shouldn't. That's a flaw. Don't do that. I shouldn't take it personally because I'm doing everything that I can and I'm giving my coaches everything they need to be successful. So you don't ever stop. Don't ever stop posting in that challenge group, even if nobody comments. You post every single day and you show up because they're not going to forget that you showed up. Okay, I still have groups. I have a group this month where it's just nothing and I've done everything I can. And I'm not going to stop until the 21st day. And then I'm going to take those people and I'm going to add them to my little homepage. And they're still probably not going to participate. But I'm not giving up on them because when they signed up with me, I promised to do everything I could to keep them accountable. And I heard Allie say that. Don't forget, when you sign up a challenger, you did promise them that you would coach them. I always say, I'll coach you for life. My lifers, even if they go inactive and whatever. I have a Facebook page. It's called Jen's Locker Room. It's every challenger I've ever had, whether they're active or inactive, and they're all in there together. And I do a post like twice a week because they kind of run it on their own at this point. So that's an idea in a good way. It's how I keep up with all of my past customers. When a new program comes out, I post it in that group because they're all going to see it. When that cafe latte Shakeology comes out, I guarantee those people are going to go active because they're going to want to try it. So that's just a little idea for you about leading even when you don't have a lot of followers, because they will come and then you'll have one follower and then you'll have two and then you'll have three. It's that consistent leadership over time. So that brings me to my favorite topic, which is personal development. Raise your hand and tell the truth if you do personal development 10 minutes a day, every single day. Woo-hoo! Go, guys. Okay, because I did not do this at first, and it showed. And sometimes I just want to kick myself because if I had been doing this last year, my business would probably be even further than it is now. But I was too scared. I was scared what people would think of me. I was scared people would judge me. I didn't want people at work to say anything. I didn't want my college friends to think that I had just lost my mind. And nobody thought those things. So what was I afraid of in the first place? Because all I really did was hurt my business sitting in the corner being shy, just doing my posts 3 times a day. And I go back and read, and there was no confidence in those posts. There was a lot of reservations. There was a lot of hesitance. And those emotions, guys, they come out in your post. I don't know what it is, but people can sniff it out. If you're having a funky day, even if you try to like fake it, it's just different. Your business will suffer if you let personal development fall to the back burner. It needs to be a number one priority. I know Allie is big in personal development. There are tons of things you can do. I don't necessarily read 10 minutes a day, but I listen. I have a 20-minute drive to work. What else am I doing in the car? Nothing. So I've put on some Chalene Johnson or some personal development because when I'm struggling with myself and things going on in my personal life, it reflects in my business like hardcore. I wish that that weren't true. I think it's insane that that is even possible. But something happens in your mind and it portrays in your posts and when you're talking to people and in your leadership, your mind is not in the right place, your business is going to suffer. That's just as blunt as I can put it. So you have to find a way to get yourself to a place where you can put all of this over here and focus on your business. Take all of the craziness out of your head and focus on the positive things that are happening on your team, in your challenge groups, and you will be motivated to push forward through those things. Now, when you turn the computer off, if you have to go cry about whatever is going on in your life, go for it. But don't let that into your business. Personal development, huge right there. And your emotions. I'm saying that because, and Val will tell you this, when I am stressed, for example, I'm pushing for a goal this year and it's getting smaller and smaller as time shrinks. And Allie's pushing for a similar goal. But I'm not going to focus on that anymore because all of that time I spent stressing about this goal has affected my team and it's affected me. The moment that I pushed that out of the way and just continued leading the way I know how to lead, guess what? My team started growing. They started adding coaches. My business started growing. My attitude change was about 2 weeks ago, like hardcore attitude change. And today, guess what? 4 new coaches joined my team today. That didn't happen last month, guys, because I was pouting, okay? But it happened this month because I'm ready to go. So take it from a pity party queen. It affects your business. And that brings me to my next point. Allie also does her coach basics at the end of the month. I know November switched up, but what I do is when new coaches want to join my team, if I'm already at Success Club, I say, oh, you really need to wait until the first of the month because there's going to be a sale. Because there's a sale. They don't have to know that it went on all month. And that's how I always hit Success Club by the 5th or 6th because I put pressure on that. And then I do a coach basics training, whatever the first Monday of the month is, so that they feel the pressure to sign up that very first day of the month so that they can get started in the coach basics. Now, that's just how I do things. That's not saying that's how you have to do it. That just is what's working for me and my goals right now. And then I just say, all right, good, you signed up. Because in all actuality, I thought that sale was going to end. I didn't know it was going to be extended through November. So it helped, and I knew it would carry through the first. So that's just a little marketing strategy that I've done, and it's worked really well for me when I finish that coach basics to get them signed up right as we start the next month. Now, if I'm not at Success Club, I won't do that. So it's all about kind of like moving your chess pieces. Like you make a move, they make a move. You make a move, they make a move. And you have to watch and look at your game plan because it's always going to change. And you know your upline is always there to help you. So last thing, Allie is phenomenal. Like seriously, you guys are so blessed to have her as your coach. So I know when I'm talking to my team, they're probably like, oh, it's Jen again. Oh, blah, 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 blah. But I'm looking at you guys and you're all intently like looking at the screen. And I know why. It's because I'm unfamiliar and you may not have ever heard me talk before. And maybe you're just a little intrigued at what I have to say. But guys, I'm not saying anything that Allie has not said to you before. So just remember that you're just hearing it from a different coach. Because Allie has all of the tools and tricks to like take you above and beyond. Like I'm obsessed with Allie. I creep on her page all day, every day, and I learn from Allie. So I'm going to ask her to speak on my call because I'm like, man, I hope my coaches do not listen to me like you guys are. So it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to leave you with this thought. On the days where it's hard and you're tired and you don't want to do it and it sucks and you'd rather sit on the couch and watch Netflix, or maybe you've worked all day, a 12-hour shift, maybe you've been on your feet, it is worth it. You sit down and you make it happen because you can be where you want to be in 1 year. Again, you can be where you want to be in 1 year. And if you need to write that down somewhere huge so that you can remind yourself every day, then go ahead and do that because I was in your shoes 1 year ago debating on clicking submit on that challenge pack sign up, and I did it. And I listened to my coach and did everything she said. And now I'm here talking to you guys, which is absolutely insane. So I leave you with this. Live now how others won't so you can live later like others can't. And I appreciate y'all having me on your call tonight. And I have some coaches looking for success partners if, Allie, I'm just throwing it out to your team. I heard you mention that if anybody needs someone. So thanks for having me. And it was nice to see you guys. And I'm probably talked fast because I'm nervous. I don't do this often. So
You did great, Jen. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
No, you guys, you did great. I mean, I know that I love having people on my calls because I need a slap in the butt sometimes too. Like, no pity parties for you. Get up and get going, So thank you so much. I mean, you hit the nail right on the head in so many different points. So, does anybody have any questions for Jen before she, I'm sure she has stuff she has to do on Sunday night. Any questions at all about how she runs her business or how she finds time, anything like that? She did great. Oh, that's all right. I'm not going to push it. If you guys think of any questions, you can comment in our team page right underneath of the call link, and then I'll make sure I get them over to Jen, and I know she'll answer them for us. But guys, just take what Jen said and just do it. I mean, we give you all the tools for success, and you'll know because we're going to have guest speakers on our calls pretty regularly because I love getting new insight into our team. And you guys are going to see we're not telling you anything different. We're all going to tell you the same thing, but in different ways. 3 vital behaviors, push play every day. It's the same stuff, and those who are consistent and those who stick with it, those who are here a year later are the ones who are successful in this business. All right. So never feel defeated. Know that you are worth it, and know that your reason for being here is true and that you're supposed to be doing this. Right. Do you guys have any questions before we wrap it up for the night? All right. Well, thank you so much for hopping on the call. And Jen, thank you so much for hopping on and doing this. I really appreciate it so much. All right. And like I said, any questions, just type them in our team page underneath Jen's pretty picture, and then we will get those to her. And I know she'll answer them for us. All right. So have a great rest of your night, and let's start November strong. Remember, first challenge or Success Club earner on our team gets a performance line sampler. All right. So let's get going. All right. Have a great rest of your night, guys. All right. Bye.